Hello again, everybody. Kim O'Neill, personal empowerment and interview confidence coach. I want to answer the question today, what can you expect if you sign up for coaching? And what is that process like? What does that look like? So it's going to be different for everybody. However, there will also probably be some similarities you'll notice with me and some other people if you've looked at other people's services as well. Everything pretty much starts out with a consultation. You always want to make sure that there's a fit. I like to make sure there's a fit, right? Because I can think back to times back before I even really understood what coaching was myself, and going to a therapist or a counselor. And I remember going through a few different people and then finding someone that was a good fit for me. So I totally get that. And that's what's really awesome about consultations is you get a chance to actually connect with the person, to connect with me, and we get to see if we're a fit, right? For what you're looking for what I have to offer, and if things are going to work out that way. So always start out with a consultation, and then we go from there and we decide, what coaching package is going to serve you best. So I start off with 3-month coaching packages and then move up to 6-month and then 1 year. And I do my best to work with you as well. So to work with you on a schedule that's going to work with your needs. The key thing is to be consistent. So that's why we tend to talk about, weekly sessions for a period of a few months. And there's no judgment or right or wrong about how long that period of months is. But you do want to build in a level of consistency and accountability by the frequency of how often you're having sessions, because that's going to help you to build up momentum and actually see and feel the benefits for yourself, right? You don't go into coaching just to have a random, session and then not ever do anything with it. So you have a consultation, then we'll talk about the type of package that's going to best fit your needs and your schedule. We'll set that up. I'll send you my scheduling link. I'll send you a coaching agreement. So just like any business, you always want to have some sort of in writing agreement. So I'll send you that. And then we go from there. I've got a couple of intake forms to give me some additional information about where you are as well. So I'll send you those. And then we move from there. So my scheduling system is through Acuity. And what happens is when you're in the system with your scheduled appointments, then the day before your sessions, you'll actually receive a reminder, just reminding you of your session. I do encourage that you always put that in your calendar. So from the moment it's scheduled, actually, put it in your calendar at that time. But as it gets closer, you will get a reminder, which is really nice and handy. And I get the same reminder, which is cool too, even though it's already in my calendar. And then what happens next? So then you get the reminder and then we connect on our sessions. And here's the thing, guys. So a lot of my sessions tend to fall around the 90-minute mark. And, a lot of coaches, they do sessions 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Some are, max 1 hour. My sessions range in the 60 to 90-minute range, and more often than not, around 90 minutes. So that's where I have found clients receive the most benefit. And that's what feels most complete. So just so you know, with me, you would want to be setting aside about 60 to 90 minutes time. And if you did need to stay closer to the 60-minute end, then you would just let me know at the start of our session. We would make sure that we end at that time. However, I do go up to 90 minutes, and that doesn't change whatever the package price is that we've agreed upon for you. What was agreed upon for you sticks regardless of whether we're a 60-minute session or a 90-minute session. And I think that that's really helpful. So you don't need to worry about that later. And then we move along, and we do have, I do have some set check-in points. So if you sign up for a 3-month package, we'd certainly check in at the 1-month mark, this 2-month mark, and then of course, definitely at the very end to review how far you've come in your 3 months. And even though 3 months is a relatively short time, oh my goodness, you can come so far. And with that said, you can, so much more can even be achieved, with this 6 months package or a 1-year package. It's really just dependent on you, where you're at, what you're looking for, and how that ongoing support and coaching is going to be of service to you. Now let's talk about coaching. So coaching. So just so you know, I have a few different certifications. I have in fact, this one right here, you can see, I have a graduate level coaching certificate. It was evidence-based. Here, I have to read it. What is it? Comprehensive evidence-based coaching. And I love that program because it really taught me about the all those really key things that a lot of people can take for granted. So I have a really solid foundation with that. Then I also took it another step further and I became a certified law of attraction coach. And I've had some people say, you need a certification for that? No, you don't. However, with the certification, you can learn a lot. And about how law of attraction works, how energy works, how our emotions work. And so definitely have a lot to serve you in that respect. But with that said, do you need a coaching certification to coach? No, you do not. I wanted that for myself and for you. I wanted to be able to make sure that I'm offering you the most complete service possible. And so that's what was important to me, and that's why I did that. Beyond that, I also did some additional training. So I'm also a certified Reiki Master Practitioner. For those that don't know, that's an energy healing modality. And I definitely infuse that into my coaching sessions and occasionally do one-on-one sessions for clients that are local. And it can also be done distantly, but tends to be combined with coaching more so. I'm also a spontaneous transformation practitioner. So for those that are familiar with Jennifer McLean, I do also incorporate her healing technique, which is really wonderful and helps us to release stuck energy that may have been there, ever since we were a kid or from some traumatic time in our life. So that's been really useful. And then I'm also a certified infinite possibilities trainer, which is kind of a separate thing, but just so you know, I do have that as well. And let's see, what else here? Coaching. So coaching is what coaching is intended to be. It's not advice giving, okay? It's not telling you what to do. That's consulting, or that's a form of mentoring. That's a form of training. All these different little things, they're like along the same genre, but they're different. So what I do is a combination of coaching and mentoring in our one-on-one sessions. So I want you to get to that place where you know that you always have the ability to work through your own stuff. Now, does that mean I'm just going to be like sitting on the sidelines while we're having our session? No, it means I'm going to support you with certain lines of questioning and sharing certain insights and feedback on what's going on with what you share with me, and help you to start to gain that skill on a deeper level for yourself. You might already have that, right? But we all of us, even coaches, like coaches need coaches too. So we all can't, I heard someone say, you can't see behind your own head. That's what coaching supports you with, is being able to see from different angles and then be able to develop a new skill with that and working through your own stuff. And so coaching is really for people who have a growth mindset and want to move forward, and they want to be aware of what they don't yet know, and they'd like some, loving support. Maybe not all coaches would describe themselves that way, but that is what I offer: loving support and guidance, and helping to direct you and steer you in that direction of where you are headed for yourself. I believe that everything is always possible. So no matter where you are today, you can be somewhere else, figuratively, tomorrow. And if you'd like to know a little bit more about my background and my story, then I do encourage you to read my chapter in this book. It takes you through some of my hardest times and how I moved through that, and just sort of evidence of why I do believe that everything and anything is always possible. No matter where you've been, you absolutely can get somewhere else, and it's not even reliant on whether or not you know how to get there now. It's about, do you choose to still be open to move in that direction? Because if the answer is yes, then the information and resources and guidance are going to come your way. And if you're looking for support on that journey, a coach is an excellent, excellent source of support and guidance to help you figure out the how on your journey to where you're headed. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope this video has been useful for you. And again, if you'd like to schedule a consultation with me and see how I can best support you in coaching, then I do encourage you to click the consultation link below, schedule a free session, and we can move from there. You can also find out more by going to KimO'NeillCoaching.com. O'Neill is O-N-E-I-L-L. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye for now.